The Muslim world itself has forgotten the great breadth and depth that Islamic civilization really is. And nowhere do you see that more clearly than in art. So we really wanted to produce sort of an epic journey through the 1400 years of Islamic art, which we do by visiting 9 different countries, going into some of the most beautiful and dramatic buildings in the world, looking at many exquisite pieces of artwork, some of which have never been seen before, going into palaces and looking at objects that have been hidden away for centuries, and really trying to present the very pluralistic and broad story that is Islamic art, which is being reflected in the civilization that underlies it. The reaction to the film has been actually extremely gratifying and in some ways overwhelming. We've had so much positive reaction to it. I mean, for some people who have been to some of these places, sort of journeying to some of them again with really the best tour guides in the world, because we're using the foremost scholars of Islamic art in the world in this film. Visually, I mean, the objects themselves, the buildings themselves are quite beautiful, but we filmed them in a way to really enhance that with, you know, moving cameras, and they will leave with really a greater understanding of the pluralism and the breadth that is a part of Islamic civilization.
Michigan Muslim Democratic Caucus is a party within a Democratic Party. What it does is it provides a platform to the Muslims of Michigan community at large. While there are many issues, day by day dynamics are changing in this community, so it's imperative for the Muslim to be a participant and to be having a seat on the table if we want to be part of the policy making, and if we want to bring about a change, it's imperative that we do participate in the socio-political arena. Since it's the election year 2012, Michigan Muslim Democratic Caucus is already aligning with the many candidates who believe in the same philosophy, and where they can have a Muslim say and issues which are pertaining to the Muslims they are concerned about. Michigan Muslim Democratic Caucus is trying to support and campaign for them.
This talk show is called Voice of Pakistan. It's on every Sunday, 11 a.m. to 12, 1460 a.m. WPON. The show, it has tips for dining and vacation for people. It has community announcements, and it has songs and other discussions on topics which people want to hear. One of the advantages I have, which others don't, is I have a radio station where I can distribute the message, give the message to the community. And this Pakistani American Caucus is to create the awareness in the Pakistani American community, educate them about the process, about the election process. You have to play the game according to the rules of the ground. We have to know how to play that game. I want them to register for the votes and support the right candidates. Sometimes we have fundraisers for them. So when these congressmen are sitting in Washington, D.C., they are educated about our issues. If they don't know the issue, then they cannot support or vote against it.